guys, it is Investment Trev. Listen, I am here in good old Scottsdale, Arizona. I got the team with me behind the camera, and we're going to be here for a fractional event that's going to be happening tomorrow at 5 p.m. I'm sure you're going to see a lot of B-roll, a lot of montage stuff, a lot of really, really cool stuff going on, and that is because we are doing a second raise through Fractional app. You have heard me correctly. The first raise in 34 hours, we raised $310,000. Now we're back in this beautiful home to be able to come over to this great city and now raise about $500,000. So we already have a lot of money committed, a lot of people interested, and I can't wait to be able to meet and greet with everybody who's coming into Rich's pad. It's a beautiful penthouse, as well as being able to lock in some new investors for next Buyer Beater Quarterly Connect event. We'll tune in then. So he came back saying, hey, it doesn't happen. I said, well, now we're at 6.5 million. He was like, okay. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah. Wow. All right, so 6.
It being a small group will actually be a plus.
I just did erect the roof on.
Yeah. Yeah, you too. How are you?
Yeah, you're doing great. Back here.
This won't be kitchen anymore.
Okay. What are the odds? You put your tongue and just lick that water right now.
I think I would get cancer, dude. I swear, I think I
I
would.
think you would too. All right, we're over here in front of our property that's located on 41st. This is a novation that we got going from the very first raise. I know that we just got some footage walking it. It's going to be a great breakdown. We're going to be extending it from 2,200 square feet to a little under 3,000 square feet. And right behind me, I don't even know what to do, but that's exactly why we hire people who do. We got Danielle, we got Blaine, we got everybody who's going to be a part of this to make this property magical. So hopefully you guys like the finished product. Dryer made that a big shower bath.
Yeah, and it's going to take a little bit of work because the challenge is the door to the garage is in the laundry room. Yeah, so basically in the budget of what we want to do with this or time frame.
Pretty soon I'll show it to you. I'm going to do it in the front house too, so it kind of continues through the house in different ways.
Okay.
But then like this side of the wall and that side of the wall will go all the way up with that stone, and it won't just look like some stupid wall.
I like that.
When you're in the
Kind of
kitchen,
blend
you
it.
see it really pretty too. And then it's going to
What happens, you know, but we, in the end, man, we're gonna come in and utilize what she spent on that bathroom for this whole thing.
Yeah.
We have a massive master that will be in our budget now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're able to take that and in the end, because it's such a creative deal, she actually is gonna get the benefits. Exactly.
Oh,
That's
for
a
sure.
beautiful thing.
She didn't really have very many options either.
Other than this
Yeah.
or retails, position this, the HELOC that they wanted to. That's why she was at asking like 1.3. I just took that cost out of the front, positioned on the back so that when we get paid out. But I told her once we pay the HELOC, you're gonna give us $175,000 to reinvest in the company. So yeah, so that's his property. That's his property. So I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And
She loves it.
She's into it. She's aggressive, dude. Yeah,
Most
she's-
sellers are. Most sellers totally like the idea of investing their equity. So
I literally just got done telling the conversation then. We have equity protection in Connecticut. He's making like 150 grand on it. We built a great rapport. I could have actually redid the contract for another 20 grand. He was going to lower it, but I got him a full price offer in the 11th hour. Said, he's like, I can't believe you didn't just take that 20 grand for yourself. I was like, man, now it's, what can I do with that 150 I'm making? Like, what can we do? You know what I mean? The relationship's there. I can't wait to meet him in person. You know what I mean? And you just go
take
for
it, put it on black. It never fails. Double it up.
Do it tomorrow. That's fine.
Yeah.
We're gonna go see him tomorrow. I just knew that because he was.
Do we
looking
want
at-
to go to Earl at least?
Yeah.
But they're right next to each other. We should just
outside. Like you want to make it nice.
That's why I'm surprised you don't want to do 41st.
You know, my mind wasn't there, so maybe I really.
Yeah, this one's pretty funny.
Yeah, I could see you were in a wheelchair.
That creates so much spin, dude. That's awesome.
Oh, he does it.
Just about.
But I mean,
What is going on, you guys? People always ask all the time, why do you go to these kinds of events? What's the importance of them, right? The importance is not to recreate the wheel, right? So we're out here, we're at a beautiful Airbnb in Scottsdale. I'm with my main man, Corey, that I met for the second time, dude.
How's it going?
Who's a 10 times better golfer than I am, and I met him for the first time on a golf course, but I wanted to let you know, when it comes down to events like this, you're able to invite super sick people like Corey. So real quick, Corey, do you mind talking a little bit about you and what you got going on?
So I'm a certified real estate planner. We help people build, protect, and transfer wealth, and we're trying to have the gap between agents and wholesalers. And we're actually working on a deal, maybe turning Novators into, or Novation into like the Dream Home program.
Yeah.
So just kind of get creative, and I think that's really what it's about, is maybe not trying to recreate the car, but maybe the wheels for the car.
I love that.
So it's all about collaboration and networking. You never know who you're gonna meet and who's gonna go on your path to lead you to the better path.
And how do we connect? Through a community member of mine, right? So he came over there, he said, dude, this Corey guy is super cool. And I said, okay, I guess I'll block out an hour for him. Long story short, that was a week ago, and now we're looking at doing an insane amount of business, not just residential assisted livings, novations. I mean, he owns a massive team when it comes down to Keller Williams as well. Getting those agents involved, they can take their agent hat off, put their investor hat on, really help other creative investors like myself, which is not the traditional norm. I really think that creative is the way in 2024. So being able to delve into these kind of situations with like-minded people like this, I just can't wait to get a lot of business done, man. Let's do it.
So again, it's just the more people you know and the more creative solutions you have for sellers and homeowners, that'll help you keep doing deals. And I think the most important thing is, though, in order to build true wealth, you have to own real estate. And so don't keep flipping them, hold on to them. That's my one advice to people, is just hold on to the properties.
That is true. Active income is a great means, but it's a means to an end. Get in front of that mailbox money, start being able to build actual generational wealth so your great grandkids get set up for exactly what you're doing today. All right, now watch these putts. Watch these chips. Don't do it. Don't do it on me.
Go.
Don't do it on me.
Go.
Don't do that on me. What am I supposed to do now, Corey?
It's one thing I can do better than him.
That is so true. Oh my God. All right, no take.
Double it. Let's
Oh my gosh, dude, that would have been freaking awesome, man. I think when it comes down to socials, right, my biggest thing is you need to practice what you preach. Something I always, tell people in my community that I started really leaning into is, who else knows you're a real estate investor? And if it's just you and it's your inner circle, I'd tell you right now, your book of business is absolutely shot, right? You need to make sure when people look you up, they have the intent of understanding what you can help do for them. What services do you provide, right? And so identifying that, you need to lean in becoming comfortable with being uncomfortable. I always state that you not only need to become numb to the no, but something I would pride people to do. If you want to take this industry seriously, what I ended up doing is I called everybody in my contacts and I said, hey, I don't even have my license just yet, but I'll tell you right now, if you have any real estate needs, I'm going to be in a position to be able to help you out very soon, right? And so allowing that really put me in the hot seat to hold myself accountable, because if they call me back in a couple months and I didn't have my license, I didn't have anything situated, I didn't have a good foundation, I'm gonna look like an idiot, right? So I put myself in the position to make sure I hold myself accountable. And I do think that social media does the same exact thing. If you're afraid to post, it's because you're afraid to be consistent. You're afraid to see people see you on a path, and then all that couple months later, now you're doing insurance, and now you're doing this, and it's like, okay, you're just homie hopping, you know what I mean? So I really want you to lean into that, because it should be your identity. If you're gonna be an entrepreneur, that's your identity. If you're gonna be able to eat, sleep, and breathe this business, that's your identity. So why not post about it? Why not share it? Why not hug and embrace the very thing that's gonna be able to give you residual business? Clientele is crucial. Corey's got an insane, huge team, huge brokerage, and I'm sure that you guys lean into the fact that residual clientele and putting yourself out there, you're known as Corey, the real estate guy, right?
So, and it's so true what you said, because when you said I called everyone on my phone, it's sad, but most agents, they fail in the first 18 months. 88% of them do. Because they all chase leads, YLOPA leads, Zillow leads, Realtor.com, Homes.com, all of them, calling FSBOs and cancels and expireds. But if you just call the fucking people in your phone, and just build a relationship with them, and just say 100 people, and they referred you one person every 5 years, you do 20, 30 transactions. You'd be a top producer in the country, but everyone wants to chase all the money, all the shiny objects, and it's just like, just call them. Hey, If you ever knew someone who's going to buy, sell, invest in real estate, do you know a great agent you refer them to? Oh, you don't? Great, I want to be that great agent. What do I have to do to make you feel comfortable about referring people on your way? Same thing as the real estate. Hey, do you know anyone that wants to invest in real estate or have properties that are distressed? Dude, if you find 100 people, and then it just, not only that, but then they have 7 people that they know are going to buy, sell, and invest in real estate. So now you have 700 people every year, 3,500 people a year. Every 5 years? Why does an agent need leads when you have a phone? We all have 336 people in our phones, guaranteed. And if you're a connector, you probably have a couple thousand. So why not start there?
Dude, it's so big. And here's the thing that I always say all the time, right? And this is what people like and hate me for is, and if you don't do it, that's fine. I'll just get there quicker. Always know that, right? If you want to be a millionaire, you want to get in front of your first 10 deals, your first deal, we just told you exactly what to do that's free without paying for Zillow Flex, without having to go and pay anybody to do anything, because you can be the maker of your own destiny. You can get your phone out of your pocket, freaking dial up, call your mom, call your mother-in-law, call whoever it is and say, hey, I'd like to do this. How can we help each other out, right? Collaboration over competition over anything, right? It's a massive, massive thing. So if you don't want to, I mean, that's on you. But if you do want to, that means you're gonna start putting yourself in positions to be in rooms like this and meet people like us so we can start doing business together. But we only do business with performers. We only do business with performers.
And know what I love hearing? But I don't want to come off salesy.
I know.
Then fucking don't.
Yeah, facts.
Stop trying to sell them and start trying to see how you can contribute to their life and connect with them. I don't want their business. I want their freaking referrals. Train them that I need referrals. Help them by giving them the referrals to the people they need.
Yeah. What if they say no?
You already have the no.
You do. That's something Corey said that was really awesome. If you haven't called them and you're afraid to reach out, you already have the no. If you have a seller that you think wants to sell their house and you don't reach out, you already have the no. So all you're doing is providing initiative to be able to try to find that yes, right? And those are needles in haystacks, but I'll tell you right now, right? The moment you start doing it, the only way to get better at pull-ups, do more pull-ups. The only way to get better at calls is do more calls. Only way to get better at getting yeses is to be able to get more no's, right? That's the best thing that you have to be able to do for you and your book of business. So find those needles. I got really, really good at finding those needles. Going up, up, up. I think, yeah, he just, where he was like, you know what, this guy could change my life. You know, he does Novation and it was
Yeah, I don't know, bro. This is how you do about 16 minutes.
get you guys involved with our future projects, have you meet the team, walk these properties, create content, and start being able to lend to learn. So thank you guys very much for your time.
The reason I brought Trevor in with Fractional is I saw what Fractional is doing, and I was blown away. I was like, this is a disruptive technology. This is a company that is going places. Did a lot of due diligence, because I have a lot of people that approach me for a lot of weird stuff online. You know what I mean? Different projects.